Captain's log, stardate 22, to wit to woo. Do-do-be-do. Point 4. Mr. Sosumi finally managed to guide the BooSurprise out of space dock, after paying a hefty fine and receiving 3 points on his license. We are traveling towards the Jalfrezi quadrant, where we have intercepted what appears to be a distress call from a Federation starship. Our concern is that the signal appears to originate just inside the mutual zone, and if the Tremulans beat us to the punch, we'll be taken to the cleaners in salvage and ransom costs. Unfortunately, with the ship systems only 80% operational, we can barely manage warp factor 3, which is hardly better than swimming through treacle. So you must be Mr. Spork, our new first officer. It's a pleasure to meet you, Dr. Hanoi. Youch. Hell of a handshake you have there, Spork. I think you just dislocated 3 of my fingers.
Clearly my delight in meeting you led to my use of an over-enthusiastic grip. Being half Volturian, I sometimes forget my own strength.
That's all well and good, Spork, but how am I supposed to carry out delicate, high-precision surgical procedures with dislocated fingers?
Fascinating. I thought that all surgical procedures on board Federation starships were carried out by computer-controlled micro-robots.
Okay. Yes. That may be the case, Spork, but how am I supposed to program computer-controlled micro-robots with dislocated fingers?
There is an old Volturian proverb: that which can be done, can be undone.
Lieutenant, who are you? How long until we reach the source of the distress signal? Lieutenant, who are you? Where are you? Who are you? Mr. Sosumi, do you know where Lieutenant Who Are You is? She's probably in her quarters, Captain. Have you not spoken to Mr. Scat about this? I try to speak to Scatty as little as possible, truth be told. What has he to do with the lieutenant not being at her post? Well, Captain, it's not Mr. Scat himself per se. It's the life support systems. It seems they were originally designed for a smaller class of starship. Go on. Their limited capacity means that they can only support 2 people at any one time in any one room on the ship. Only 2 people? At any one time? Anywhere on the ship? How very convenient. Oops, did I say convenient? I meant, of course, inconvenient. Ah, nurse trouble. What can I do for you?
Well, Dr. Hanoi, while you were self-medicating analgesics and cartilage repair factors, Mr. Spork dropped off this package for you. He said he meant to give it to you earlier, but that he forgot in all the kerfuffle.
Ooh, that half-baboon, giant, crushy, man thing. He could have ruined my, presents.
I think you may have overdone the analgesics, Dr. Hanoi. Your behavior is a little relaxed?
I'm sure I don't know what you, presents?
I'm going to get you some coffee. Some very strong coffee.
Entering the Jalfrezi quadrant now, Captain. We should be within range of the distressed ship in about 10 minutes. So, we've finally entered the mutual zone. The game's afoot. Burke to engineering. Mr. Scat? Meet me in the transporter room in 5 minutes. Lieutenant, who are you to the bridge, please? Lieutenant, who are you to the bridge? Time to put on my action pants. Ooh. Oh yes, I remember now. So, I wonder what peace offering Mr. Sporky Spork has given me? Oh goody, nibbles. Let's see. Ooh, fudge? My favorite. Rum num num, num num num. kind of nutty. With some strange Volturian spices, I suppose. Not bad, I guess. Oh look, there's a small flask of liqueur as well. I wonder if it's that fabled Volturian aperitif, Zauberweinen. Bottoms up, yo pulp pulp. Yuck, that tastes like piss.
Bridge to transporter room. Captain, we're just coming into scanning range of the other ship now.
Activating scanners. Receiving data. Analyzing now. My God, it's our sister ship, the USS Made You Look.
What is the Made You Look doing all the way out here? It makes no sense. Opening subspace communications now. This is the Federation starship USS BooSurprise, contacting the USS Made You Look. Please acknowledge.
No response.
Captain, there's no answer from the Made You Look.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Who are you? Time to step up to the plate. Burke out. Mr. Scat, is this thing locked and loaded? I cup 10, Tharshaeus. Armruditane air J's are near orders. That's a yes then? Okay Scatty, let's get the show on the road. Transmission complete. Oh, thank God you're back, Nurse Trouble. I don't feel so good. Kind of queasy. What took you so long?
I bumped into Mr. Spork on my way back. He asked if you had processed his samples.
Processed his samples? Mr. Spork has a strange turn of phrase.
He, mentioned that it was obligatory to ensure the chief medical officer received stool and urine samples from new crew members within 24 hours of joining a new ship.
But all he gave me was... Oh my. Bluewarg. Strange. There's nobody here. Burke too. Oops.
So, your arrogant captain only sends a single grunt as a boarding party? He must be very stupid.
Maybe?
Well, even a pathetic specimen like you will add a few pennies to the total ransom.
BooSurprise to Captain Burke. Come in, please. Come in, Captain Burke. Please respond. Oh my. Bridge to First Officer Spork. Come in, please. This is an emergency.